Okay, here with Lakeland head basketball coach Clint Wright. His Cavaliers win tonight 63-48 to move to 17-8 overall. Region championship coaches. That's the first since '96 as well,
That's
right?
the first since '96. Definitely, that was 26 years ago, or some odd years ago, that none of these guys were born. And definitely excited. They've never been in this experience or opportunity before. Of course, I've experienced it, at a higher level, and definitely we're looking forward to playing at least 3 more basketball games.
I noticed something. It was kind of similar for Greenwood on the 5A picture too. For you guys, one, getting that win in the semifinals kind of takes the pressure off. You guys played looser tonight in the first half than you did against Hopewell. And 2, I think that motivation of having playing the Petersburg team that knocked you out a year ago kind of had your seniors a little amped and ready to go.
You know, Sean Mitchell mentioned that. He's like, Coach, you know what's going to happen when we played our first second round game? He says, Coach, we're going to end up playing Petersburg and Hopewell. I'm like, man,
really?
That's not going to happen. And ironically, it came true to form that we ended up playing a Hopewell and a Petersburg. And not necessarily a get back. We don't want to be vengeful over the things that we're doing.
Sure.
But definitely it worked out. And I just felt that playing on Saturday, we got rid of the anxiety. We didn't feel as nervous as we were. We felt like coming to the game. Matter of fact, we were a little bit too lax, with some of the turnovers and things like that occurred. But I thought defensively that we did very well. And we're happy to have had Ray, because Ray did not practice over the last 2 days. We had him in ice tubs because of the calf muscles that he had. Ray is probably at about 75%. So what you saw tonight really wasn't the full impact of what Ray Bellamy can bring to us.
And he still plays efficient.
And he still
well,
plays.
and Sean Mitchell had a good game for you guys tonight. I think he had about 10, 12 points, 4 or 5 rebounds. And if he's that good at picking out a bracket with a 1 and 11 seed, he needs to fill out my March Madness bracket next month.
You're right about that. Again, Sean brings a tremendous amount of energy. Another senior that was here for the long haul. Another guy that accepts his role. Sean started the first half of the season. Then we moved Luciano Hamlin, the smaller point guard, into his position. And Sean accepted that because he knew what our ultimate goal was. The average player would have probably, wanted to quit or anything like that because he lost his opportunity. And Sean and Tyshawn is an excellent 1-2 punch.
What did it mean to have the girls come out here and win before you guys did? I mean, it gave you all some momentum, didn't it?
Pressure, not momentum, but pressure. Our young girls team, you would think that they've got 2 or 3 years to do this at this particular level. You would think that, hey, maybe if things happen, then we'll probably win ourselves. But the fact that they win, the fact that they were winning basketball games, we felt the pressure that we had to actually win too.
Petersburg has a few dual sport athletes on their team. How hard is it to prepare for those guys?
Well, it's very hard because we don't have players of that caliber. We share with the rest about the ability of having our momentum impeded or our progress impeded. Because they do it so sleek, it looks like a normal move. But we felt like we were held quite a bit, but the guys kind of played through that.
You guys got 3 days off before you all have your next game at Kings Fork. What's it mean to have those 3 days off for Ray specifically? Because you told us he's 75%.
Well, we are going to take tomorrow off. They don't know that, and they're going to be super excited about doing it. And then Thursday, I'm going to go home tonight and watch a couple games and things of that nature to try and get our X's and O's together. And we'll come in Thursday just doing generally a walkthrough. It won't be any type of, pressured basketball practice. It'll be simply, this is what we're going to expect. This is how we need to policy out.
And lastly, for me, we talked about the maturity experience with the 9 seniors in this group, Coach, but what are you doing better now than you were earlier this season and last season? And then to follow that up, what do you have to do even better to win the state championship?
I think we got to continue to play sound offense. For some reason, I think defensively we're going to be where we need to be. I think we can go from zone to man and very rarely disguise it. But I think offensively we're not recognizing. I'd rather let my point guards call the offense of what they see in lieu of me calling it from the sideline. The moment that you look over to the right or to the left looking for me, that's a split second that might be lost. So I want us to get better at recognizing what they see defensively and they call their own offense. And that's the one thing we're going to focus on over the next couple of days.
How big is it to share us off Clint Jr.?
I'm sorry, what was that again?
How big is it to share of Clint Jr.?
I think that, it's a very difficult task for a father-son, coach-son relationship. I think sometimes I expect him to walk on water. Definitely he understands the pressure. I still believe that Clint's best basketball is ahead of him. I think his ability to score and shoot the basketball is going to get even better. But it's a great feeling to have had my son Derek, at Kings Fork on the state championship team, and now to potentially have my son Clint, 3 games away from that same opportunity.
Cavs and Wildcats at Armstrong Friday night at Kings Fork High School at the Kennel. We'll see you then.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.